What's up guys, Blizzard Productions here, back with another video, and today I am having another Tier List Tuesday. Finally, another Tier List Tuesday. I've been waiting to go ahead and make another one, but I've just been so busy. I hope that you guys enjoy this. Put down in the comment section if you have anything that you agree or disagree and why, and go ahead and say what tier you would go ahead and put it in if you disagree with what I went ahead and said. So, one quick thing is that I am going to Steamboat, Colorado next week, so I might be able to have a video that is posted next week. I don't know if I will or won't because of just this going ahead and having and packing everything and trying to go ahead and get ready for this trip. It's gonna be a ski trip. I hope it's my first time ever going to Colorado, and it's my first time going to this resort, obviously, so I hope it is really fun. I will go ahead and have a video though the following week if I don't have one next week, and if I have one next week I probably won't have one the following week. So with all that being said, let's get into the video. So here's what the tier list looks like, and it's pretty self-explanatory. At the bottom we have overrated, which means I really don't think it is that good, but a lot of people think it is good, so I guess it would be overrated. Above that is sometimes, which means that I would do it occasionally, but I still think it is close to overrated, but it's not the worst. Above that is every week, meaning I would do it every week, but it's not the best thing in the world, and then every day means it's the best thing to do in winter. Starting off, we have igloos, and I'm going to put it in the sometimes category. I've honestly never really completed one. I've tried to make some a couple of times, but I never was able to finish it. I would like to make one soon, though, and I will go ahead and maybe tell you guys how that went, maybe make a video, I don't know. But right now, I have never made one, so I'm just going to put it in the sometimes category. Moving on, we have making snowman, and I think that it is honestly overrated. I never really liked making them, and when I was able to complete them, they never really looked that good. I just probably need to get better at making them, but right now, I would say that they are an overrated thing to do in the snow. Moving on, we have sitting around the campfire. I haven't done it much, but when I did do it, it was pretty fun, and I would say I would do it sometimes. The only thing that I don't like about sitting around a campfire is it can still be pretty cold, because usually it will be pretty cold outside when you have a campfire going, I would assume. I mean, maybe it can be hot, but usually people do it when it's cold, and that's why it's a winter activity. Honestly, though, campfires aren't that bad, and it's close to doing it every week, but the only thing is that when it gets cold, it can become very uncomfortable, and it could be nice doing the same exact thing and talking with a whole bunch of people in a heated area. Moving on, I don't know what this is gonna be. I guess I'll just say watching a Charlie Brown Christmas. And I think it's a little bit overrated, but I'll just watch it sometimes. And when I say sometimes, I mean like once a year. And definitely when I say once a year, I'm meaning like Christmas or Christmas Eve. You know, it's just something that I'll watch right before Christmas. And it's definitely fun to go ahead and watch every year. It's a different experience, in my opinion. It's definitely still good, even when I'm old. And because of that, I'll just watch it sometimes. Moving on, we have decorating the Christmas tree, and I'm going to put this one in the every week category. The only reason why it's not in the everyday category is because after a while it can get pretty boring, but for the first 20 to 30 minutes, it is pretty fun to go ahead and, decorate the tree and make it look totally different. It's usually just plain, and then as soon as you put the ornaments up, it looks really good. So after it's finished, you are very proud of yourself, and it's fun just doing it with the family. It's good family bonding time, and because of that, I am going to put it in the every week category. Moving on, we have drinking hot cocoa. I didn't really know this was an activity, but I guess it is. I could put it in the overrated category, but I'm going to put it in the sometimes category. It is honestly not that bad, but I'm not going to have it every week or something like that, and especially not every day. I'll have it maybe once a month, maybe twice a month, but that's about it. Having hot cocoa is pretty good, but I'm not a big person having hot drinks, so because of that, I'm not a big fan of hot cocoa, but it is still good and I'll have it occasionally. Moving on, we have ice skating, and I'm going to put in the sometimes category. I can't even remember the last time I ice skated. It was probably more than 3 years ago, but from what I remember, it was pretty fun. It is a little bit hard, but then once you get that technique down, you don't forget it. And I do remember really liking it, and I want to do it again soon. So with that being said, I would probably do this once every 3 or 4 months. Moving on, we have making gingerbread houses, and I'm going to put in the overrated category. And hear me out on this. it is fun to make them sometimes, but I feel like they just never come together the way you want them to. They're always very messy, and in the end, I basically just end up eating it because it looks so bad, and so I'll just have everything that I put on it and the, gingerbread. I'll go ahead and eat all of that, and I feel like a lot of other people do that. So with that being said, they can be fun to make, but also very frustrating, and because of that, I'm going to put it in the overrated category. Moving on, we have decorating Christmas cookies, and I'm going to put it in the sometimes category. I could possibly put it in the overrated category, but it is really fun to do it. Usually you do it with like the family or maybe some grandparents or maybe even great-grandparents. I know the last time I decorated Christmas cookies, I did it with my great-grandparents, and it was a pretty fun experience. So because of that, I'm going to put it in the sometimes category. Moving on, we have snow angels, and I'm going to put it in the overrated category. I never understood, why people like making them so much. Me, personally, I honestly do not like making them really at all. First of all, it makes you usually all wet, or at least your clothes, from being in the snow. And then second of all, they never come out the way you want them to. So with both those things playing a factor in this, I'm going to put this in the overrated category. Moving on, we have opening Christmas presents, and of course, I'm going to put it in the everyday category. Who wouldn't like having Christmas every single day? I mean, after a while, it probably will become boring, but I mean, the thought of going ahead and opening Christmas presents, or at least one every day, is really cool. You never know what it is behind that wrapping paper, and usually it's always really good, and also, it's really nice having quality time with your family and seeing their expressions when they give you their gift. Moving on, we have Christmas decorating, and I'm going to put it up in the everyday category. This is one of my favorite parts of all time during the Christmas and holiday season, is decorating. Me and my dad always do it every year, and we always go really big, and each year we go even more big. It's always fun going ahead and just seeing your house all decorated and lit up at night, and also knowing that you were a part of going ahead and decorating. In the end, I would do decorating every day. Moving on, we have Christmas shopping, and I think it is overrated. I just do not like shopping at all, and so Christmas shopping can be a little bit better than just shopping in general, because you know that you're getting gifts for people that you love or friends and stuff like that, but it's still really boring to me, and I have a whole bunch of other stuff that I'd rather be doing than shopping. Moving on, we have, I don't even know what this is. I'm going to put it, I guess, in the sometimes category, but I honestly don't know what it's trying to say. And so I'm just going to go ahead and say maybe shoveling snow. I don't know, but I'm going to put it in the sometimes category because I'm not sure what it is. Moving on, we have sitting just by a fire in a house, and I'm going to go ahead and put it in the sometimes category. I don't do it really at all. At my house, we never have the fireplace going, but at friend's house or grandparents' house, they usually have the fireplace going, and when you go around it, it is very comfy, so because of that, I'm going to put it in the sometimes category. Moving on, we have sledding, and I'm going to put it in the every week category. It is definitely fun to sled, and especially when you make the sledding hill yourself. I went ahead and had a video about a year and a half ago of me actually going ahead and trying to snow surf down it, surf on a sled. That was pretty fun. And so you can do multiple different things and maybe even jump and make some tricks in sledding hills. So all in all, I would do it every week because it is pretty fun. Moving on, we have snowball fights, and of course, I would do this every day. I love doing snowball fights. I mean, it's basically a war and throwing, snowballs, but they don't hurt when they get thrown unless they're ice balls, but usually, it's pretty good snow if you're having a snowball fight, and because of that, they are definitely really fun. You can go ahead and do different things, like hide behind different things and go ahead and throw them. You can throw them super hard at people. They're just all around really fun, and I'm going to do it in the everyday category. And last but not least, we have gift wrapping, and I'm going to put in the overrated category because I hate wrapping gifts. But I just want to let you guys know the reason why I didn't show me put it into this category is I went ahead and messed up and put it in a little bit too early, and because of that I wasn't able to go ahead and put it back down into the different things of what I need to still rate. So I'm sorry about that, but all in all, I'm going to put in the overrated category. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please remember to like and subscribe. And I had just realized that I had gone ahead and forgot, or I didn't forget, but I used this website, which I'll put down in the description down below, that goes ahead and does these tier lists. And I had gone ahead and realized that after that they didn't have my favorite thing in there, which was snow skiing. And snow skiing, like I just said, is my favorite thing to do. I go a lot, and like I said, I'm going on a ski trip next weekend, or next week, to Steamboat, Colorado. So that should be really fun. It's my favorite thing to do, so because of that, I'm going to obviously put it into the everyday category, because I would love to ski every single day. It's my favorite thing to do at this part of the year, so yeah. Now, once again, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.